Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Let's Play series. I am Sylphin. Today we are playing Howitzer. I almost forgot who we were playing. My goodness. We've done some interesting builds in the past. Cooldown, energy damage, no energy damage. But today we're taking a more balanced approach. To be honest, it's been a while since I did this build. Okay, nope, I remember. But yeah, just a balanced approach, ladies and gentlemen, with energy damage, crit, some health for some stain, some mana, so we can get some good amounts of... where's the scout's word? Ooh, that is there. Good. Just so we can get some good spells downrange to get that damage down. So there you go. A little teaser for the build. So, yeah. If you haven't played Howitzer before, he's a freaking raccoon in a machine that shoots rockets, torpedoes. Oh, okay, sorry. Missiles that... Okay, no, it's... Well, okay, rockets and missiles are two different things. It shoots freaking laser beams. No, it doesn't. It's really cool. He's a very interesting character that... Wow, I'm just going to stand in all that damage. And yeah, so the first ability we're going to go for here is his R2000 missile. You shoot a big missile like that, do some good amount of damage, as you can see already on this Chimera. I'm going to just be kind of going back and forth here to do that damage. Oh, I totally missed with that rocket. So the really good big thing I have to work on here is last hitting. This Kalari is coming in the back here. I'm gonna... I missed with the rocket again. I'm just a little bit too excited, and I'm overextending myself. So I gotta be careful here. Very aggressive in this lane. Let's see if I can get this last hit. Probably... Let's see. Where is he going? I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there he goes, but the Greystone, yeah, has him. Oh! Almost got him. Trying to have some fun here, ladies and gentlemen. It is late at night. I normally don't do my videos at night, but I'm alone in the house, and I've decided to play some Paragon. Alrighty, let's... Ooh. Oh, did I get the last hit there? No, I didn't. But I did get the assist. What an interesting beginning to this game. If you haven't played Howitzer before, he's quite interesting. Stupid Gideon. There we go. I keep missing. Yeah, so he... wow, what a beginning to this video. R2000 rocket. Fires a long-range rocket, deals 85 energy damage in an area. I would recommend that you... last hit. That you actually aim it at the enemy's feet. That way when it does explode, you can get... that way when it does explode, you can actually get some damage off instead of trying to actually land the ability manually on the hero. So that is quite difficult. I'm going to use this landmine here. Hit this. I am a little bit twitchy at the moment for some reason, but yeah, I have to be careful. So I am low on health here. It is. I do have 6 card power. That might be my time to go back. So, ladies and gentlemen, because we have that mana issue, I'm going to actually go right in here to the Solaris reactor just to help with that mana regen. I'm not going to use a spark. I'm going to have actually the major cast. No, I'm going to use a spark, do something a little bit different, and actually go, ladies and gentlemen, with... I don't have an energy damage token. Alright, well, with a health token. Damage doesn't seem to be that bad here in the early game, so I'm deciding to try to increase my sustain here in lane. I do have 2 of the friendly team there on the right lane. No, I'll go and help them. Rampage is going mid, so that should be okay. And the last ability that we went for is his right-click slow bombs. You kind of shoot out at very close to you. 3 bombs that do 53 physical damage. Oh my goodness! I should owe everybody a beer somehow with all of the missiles, sorry, that I'm missing here. I want to get this last hit. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm going to focus for skill priority on our right click here. Sorry, our Q, just because it is a good damage dealing ability that you can deal from very far away. So that is a very good ability here to focus on. Let's see, can I hit him? No, I can't. So something about the E ability that I did not mention, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that you can actually reactivate it to detonate it early. One important thing about it is that it does knock back the enemy, so you can actually use that in a defensive posture, or a offensive posture, hitting enemies into your... Yeah, I knew he was going to dodge that. It was pretty obvious that I was using that for sure. So it looks like we are not having mana issues whatsoever. So I'm actually going to put this down here. I'm going to start using most of our abilities here. And it looks like it does actually... I did not know that your Q does actually fire off after a certain amount of time. Ooh, what an interesting battle here in this lane. Ooh, that mine did explode. How long does that last, actually? Oh, after 5 seconds. So I thought it was a little bit longer of a... Do that damage. There we go. Yes, I did do 103 damage there. Didn't really contribute that much here to the fight. But, oh, interesting. I did not know that the knockback also affects you. So that actually provides us with some interesting... Oh my goodness. I'm trying to fire it quickly, just so that the Gideon doesn't have time to respond to it. But it doesn't look like that's really all that effective. I'm just going to fire it here at the minions, because that seems to be more useful. So I'm just going to stay in lane here, and just kind of see what happens. So, of course, I, stopped the recording at a very interesting time, because I actually used my grenade very well here to push back the Chimera that engaged on me, and was, dealt with him very, very easily. So it was a very interesting strategy that you can use. So you can place your E here. Once you get past it, and you know that the melee character is right on your tail, you can actually just activate it right then, and then you will be able to... Oh, I did hit him. That's good. I do have to be careful for anybody trying to come into this lane here. If I could only hit this Gideon, that would be nice. Yeah, so our attacks aren't doing that much damage. I don't really feel like we are a auto-attack character. But, I mean, I think he actually is a good balance. He's a good balanced caster here that is capable of doing some auto-attack damage for sure. I have to be careful here what those pings are. I do... Can you reactivate your Q? I don't think you can actually reactivate your Q to deal some damage. I think this Gideon is actually taunting me to engage hard. There's probably a Chimera here. I would like to see a... I bet you there is. Is he on the minimap? Yes, he is. Ooh, I did land that rocket, ladies and gentlemen. This Gideon's gonna have to be careful. I think, yeah, he is... I don't know what he's doing, to be honest with you. Look at that, I got a last hit with the rocket. The rocket of all things. So we do have 6 card power. Let's go back and spend those. So we will certainly finish off this Solaris reactor here. And with that 1 card power, we are going to do an analysis here. Energy, physical damage. Definitely a guard token. I certainly always recommend, ladies and gentlemen, for you to always spend that 1, even 2 card power if you don't have the cards or the upgrades for it, although I highly doubt that would be the case. To spend it on tokens. Just get as much tokens as you can in your deck. You know, just to utilize as much power out of that card power as possible. I'm actually going to come in here, use my ultimate. I'm going to stand up here, use my ultimate. I don't think it was very much needed at all. Actually, I'm going to use my E there. Look at all this damage, ladies and gentlemen. That was 240 on our 240 on our Q. When I don't think that was 183. Okay, so that Solaris reactor, upgrading that definitely did a very nice job here. Ooh, this Chimera is here. I'm gonna actually put out my mines here. Do some damage there on the lanes. I'm gonna spend quite a bit of mana here, make them think. Oh, well, I guess they know exactly how much mana I have. I'm just going to deal some damage from afar. I think that his Q is a great poke option here. Ooh, and there is 3 of the enemy here, so I have to be quite careful. I'm going to send it out, deal some damage there. Look at that. It's a very nice ability to do some good amount of poke. Looks like we are having mana issues, however. I wasn't anticipating him having this much mana issues, so it will certainly be interesting to see how he benefits for that little bit of mana that we will be getting on some more cards coming up here. We do have... I'm going to throw out my E here. I'm going to do this. Wait till the perfect moment. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, actually, ladies and gentlemen. I should have... yeah! Secured the kill there with my torpedo, my missile, whatever you want to call it. Awesome stuff. So, some pretty good play here, if I do say so myself. Retreat, be right back. Yeah, the Fangmail might be coming. I know that Severog is certainly coming. So, I'm going to head back. Actually, you know what? Oh, this would be a good time, though, to just attack this right lane. So always be upgrading your ultimate before anything else. It is the missed that last hit there. It is always the most valuable for sure. Missed that one as well. Wasn't paying attention. Let's use our Q here. Ooh, the Severog is coming. Although I do have 3 members of the enemy team here, I'm going to actually put this mine here. Try to play a ring around the rosy so that he goes right into it. Oh, okay, so yeah, I didn't quite do that. Use their ultimate, use their ultimate, use their ultimate. Yeah, there you go. So he should be good here, though his ultimate will be nerfed later on. The Gideon wasted his ultimate there, and I think it's time to retreat. I'll use my right click there to apply that slow if anybody wants to follow us. And yeah, so it's time to go back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to just continue pushing this lane because I'm just good in lane, and we need that pressure. Alrighty, what is our next card, ladies and gentlemen? I'm feeling like this Burn Blood Powder just has too many affixes to be to disregard. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove this health potion and not spend this 1 card power. I don't want to replace any of those. I said I was going into the right lane there. Or it looks like our left lane actually needs to be a little bit more defended, so I'm going to switch up and go to the left lane. Alright, we are there, and look at that, I get the last hit again with my damn missile. It does do a significant amount of damage, that is why I have upgraded it fully here. So with the Severog, I'm going to place this mine here. I'm going to try to use that knockback to get him out of his tower, so we can try to secure that kill. Definitely need that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get out of here. Try to apply some good amount of pressure. I do have a very long range basic attack here, so using your basic attack to get some good poke on the enemy is a very good idea. I'm going to hit them towards us. Do some good damage here. Try to get these last hits. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. As for the skill priority here, I'm feeling like both of the abilities here are okay. So I'm not too worried about. Yeah. So we have to definitely get out of here. I'm gonna plant these. So the Severog feels like a little less likely to come get us. Yeah. So we have 2 wards protecting our flank. Definitely recommend that with Howitzer. Look how slow he moves naturally. It's quite slow. I mean, it feels like feels very, very slow. I'm gonna go use that on this Severog, and hopefully my ultimate can finish him off. Nope. I thought that it was certainly going to be able to finish him off, but no. The thing about his ultimate, I actually didn't talk about it. Volley, you send out a volley of missiles, as you saw there, after you leap into the air. Missed that. After you leap into the air, you deal 850 energy damage over 4.2 seconds. However, the very last missile that is sent out right at the end does 50% of the damage. So you have to be very cautious about where you place the ultimate. If you are anticipating the enemy... Okay, well, I obviously know the thing that was over there, so I'm not going to engage very hard here. I'm going to put these down, though. I'm going to do this, and whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So, yeah, I was trying to use our E there to push him away and push me into our tower. Once again, I miss those last hits. There's that... I wasn't even paying attention! Come on! Here we go. Yeah! So you have to be very careful how you use his ultimate. If you think that the enemy is going to retreat in a certain direction, place the ultimate so that the majority of its area, right, is in the path of the enemy. You want to make sure that they walk through as much of your ultimate as possible. Just be careful where you place it. I've seen some really good placements for his R where you are just screwed. There is nothing you can do here. So this is a great opportunity to finish this burn blood powder. We got a little bit of cooldown reduction. Being able to use our abilities even more will be absolutely phenomenal here. So really great card, I think, for him. A little bit of crit will come very nicely. Just some mana and energy damage. This will be very nice. Again, mana and energy damage. You'll see a theme here for that. And just some health. Because he's not the tankiest. Pretty damn squishy. Alright, I hope to showcase you here just how much poke you have versus this Twin Blast. So he is a ranged character like myself. I'm actually going to use this. Yeah! So look at that! That is a very good E, ladies and gentlemen. And do I finish it off? Almost. I do finish it off with my basic attack. I thought the torpedo would, but hey, it is all the same. So what I did there, ladies and gentlemen, was I told my team I was on my way left so that Greystone would would come over and gank, and he definitely facilitated that gank for sure. So you can do quite a bit of damage from afar, so don't be afraid, ladies and gentlemen, to, just stay back. Stay back, do that damage. Look how far your torpedo can go. It is really quite amazing. So, last hit there, last hit there. Good. We want to get as powerful as we can here. So we do have a little bit of a team fight. Oh, quite a big team fight there in the right lane. This could be my chance here to, yeah. So I'm just going to unload here. I'm going to wait for the enemy to get there, and hopefully I'll be able to get this tower. I do. There we go. Good job here. So there you go. The power of Howitzer in the lane is very... Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. Ooh, there is only 2 of the enemy team on the map, so I might as well actually keep pushing. Normally I would say definitely not at this point, but with that many members of the enemy team dead, I will actually keep pressing forward here. Hopefully I can actually do some damage on this tier 2 tower here. Looks like my team is doing a fantastic job. This Greystone Chimera is doing a wonderful job rotating to secure those kills. So that we can do some good damage, siege damage. So I misplaced that torpedo. I thought I would be able to, deal damage to the whole lane, but didn't look like it. I do have my ultimate, and I certainly could use it, but I'm actually feeling a bit of a gank here. Feeling like somebody could easily come through their jungle here and gank me. So I do have 3 card power. How many enemies? I think there's 3. I think there's 3 on the right lane there. There's 2 on the enemy map. I am playing it very risky, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to get out of here and run as fast as I can. Alrighty, so with this next ability, ladies and gentlemen, our mana is actually doing okay, and I'm not feeling the need for this health at the moment. So I'm actually going to go for this micro nuke. I would like to keep this guard token, but I think it's time to let her go. So that micro nuke will enable us to get that little bit of crit that we need to actually get that crit damage bonus going. So very nice card to get there. Just a little bit more damage. We'll see how we do. All right, we're protecting this. There we go. There's some good damage there on that Gideon. Oh, he didn't see the. Oh, very nicely done. Very nicely done. We're doing a fair bit of damage, ladies and gentlemen. You can certainly do some good damage. I don't know. I keep saying it. I'm just impressed. I'm just impressed. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Alrighty, we have a bit of a fight here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to hopefully, turn the tide there of that battle, and I'm actually going to attack this Howitzer just because it is full of card power here. Attack or prime? Yeah, so I'm right here. I certainly can help out with that. What else about Howitzer? Really just trying to utilize... Okay, well, I'm going to help out this Chimera for sure. I mean, I'm not just going to let him have all the glory for himself. And he just needs the help here. So, let's use our E, actually. So one thing I have noticed, that little bit of energy of mana regen on the Solaris reactor is absolutely huge. I've been able to get many more abilities off here in these fights than I would have without it. I mean, there in the early game, you noticed a ton that I was having issues with just having mana, for Pete's sake. And looks like this Gideon, here's this Gideon. Yeah, so he's going to come in here. Let's see. I'm going to keep his damage, but looks like the enemy is going to be ganking us. So I'm going to actually put down a little bit of a ward, see if they can... Okay, so no, there's for the enemy team here, for the friendly team here, so we certainly will be able to do that. So now Greystone has it, so we will just follow him. So this is going to turn into a skirmish here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I'm going to use my slowing ability here. Oh, I'm totally dead. I can't withstand that. I cannot withstand that Twin Blast ultimate for sure. Let's see if our Chimera is going to be able to just keep hitting things, Chimera. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Where's our... Okay, that battle totally just turned into nothing, really. Turned into nothing. Cool. I would love to get that major wound. I think that's actually worth it here. With 9% crit chance, I think I'm actually going to do that instead of fully utilizing my power. Oh, we're going to ding anyways. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Passive drip. Come on. Hey, there it is. And we'll be able to fully upgrade this micro-nuke. We will hopefully, that will hopefully take us to the next level here. I am thinking more about what I said earlier. And I'll let you know when I'm, actually in some action. Well, in an interesting turn of events, we might just win here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow! Look at that. What a game. Wow. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I was thinking earlier. Now that we have upgraded his energy damage a fair amount, his basic attacks are doing a fairly significant amount of damage. So I would almost say here, so here's the stats. Not bad. I was assisting. Most of those assists were just when the gankers were coming in. So good rotations here by this Greystone and Chimera. How did I do power-wise? I was the least on the friendly team here, so not doing too well there. And but 5-1, that's okay. I mean, hey, more kills and deaths, I'm happy. So yes, maybe some attack speed could work in this build, but I don't think so. I don't think so. So here's the build, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, I started with the Solaris reactor just because he has mana issues. So that little bit of mana regen with that one spark upgrade actually really helped. To make it even better, I would probably do this, actually. Oh, I don't have a 3-point spark. Okay, so we can do this then. We can do a cast and a minor cast. So there we go. That might be actually a little bit too much points to be splitting in the mana regen, but I think this would actually be really huge. I mean, your sustain in lane in these fights would be astronomical with even more regen. I mean, you could definitely get rid of your mana potion a little bit earlier, get that as an advantage somehow. I don't know, but I'm feeling this for sure. So there you go. There's the Solaris reactor. That really helps. Link and add. Then we went with the Burn Blood Powder just because look at cooldown reduction and attack speed. A little bit of attack speed was really nice, I think, and that cooldown reduction is just awesome. I'm really tempted to do this. Put in a kinetic of all things. We're getting really balanced now. Like you see, I've called it balance, and this is the balanced build. So, I don't know. I would be very interested to see if that changes things, because with a fairly slow attack speed, I feel like Howitzer he has with that little bit more of an attack speed. So it's 13 plus 6.5. Almost 20. Attack speed, I think that would do a fair amount. You get a good amount of value off of that first bit of stat. So I think I would go for that. The next we went with was the micro nuke for the crit, just because that's good damage that you're missing out on. So we did with that with the major wound, just because that's 9% crit. That's just really good, and the rest with cast because we need it. The Wellspring Staff here, with that basic mana in there, is just trying to give us a little bit more mana while getting that cast damage, just definitely what we need. And then the last one here was, or the last two, the Elder Mage Amulet for a little bit of health. Because I like how much poke we have, I would do this and get just a number 2 health instead, and switch that for a number 3 cast energy damage. And the last one was the Chronomancer Disc there, just to help. Fully upgraded bonus of the cooldown reduction. We'd have 15%, just a fair amount, right? To help us get our damage downrange. There you guys have it. What do you think? I don't have any more war tokens to put in there, so that is it. Always recommend putting in lots of consumables and your total build. There you go. What do you guys think? Please let me know down in the comments, how do you think of this balanced approach between a little bit of crit, a little bit of attack speed, cooldown reduction, mana, health? What do you think? I think it works out. I think if you have a well-coordinated team, it would work even better because you're just so balanced, and it would work. This also, of course, works even more solo, just because you have more mana, you have more health, you have more cooldown, etc., etc. Let me know what you think. If you guys liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Please share it with the community. Consider becoming a patron. It really helps me increase the quality of this content. And of course, subscribe. I hope you learned something, little something about Howitzer, a little bit something about casters and how they work, etc. So like always, until next time, take care.